It's a beautiful day for whale watching, isn't it?
I can't believe I let you talk me into this.
Is something wrong?
You mean other than the fact that I'm cold? I'm hungry, and I'm seasick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You didn't tell me that whale watching meant riding on a boat.
You didn't expect to see whales on shore, did you?
The least you could have done is chosen a nicer boat. This boat gives me motion sickness. Oh, and did I mention that this whale watching fiasco of yours is costing me a half-day's pay? I can't believe I took off of work in order to be miserable. Maybe, since I'm seasick, I can use my sick pay. At least that way it won't be a total loss.
There's a whale.
Where?
There.
I don't see anything.
Oh, you just missed him.
That's perfect. That's just perfect. I go through all this expense and discomfort in order to look at nothing. I could have looked at nothing in my cubicle at work. I think I'm going to be sick.
There's another one.
Where?
There. Isn't he magnificent?
All I see is ocean.
Oh, you missed him again. You know they only come to the surface to take a breath, and then they submerge again.
Why did I let you talk me into this?
Because you said you were having trouble communicating with your children.
And I suppose you're going to tell me what whale watching has to do with communicating with children before I lose my lunch.
Communicating with kids is exactly like whale watching.
Sure it is. My feet are killing me. Maybe I should find a place to sit down. At least I can be comfortable while I'm miserable.
There's another one.
Where?
There. He's got a huge tail fluke.
Fluke. Schmuke. I don't see a thing.
You missed him.
You know what I think? I think that whale watching is just like snipe hunting. It's a practical joke you play on the new guy. There's no such thing as whales.
Do you know why you missed him?
Because they don't exist.
No. You missed him for the same reason. That you're not communicating well with your kids.
What reason is that?
Because you're not familiar with whale behavior.
Obviously. But what does whale behavior have to do with kids?
The more your kids grow toward adulthood, the more they act like whales.
You're not making much sense.
One of the things kids do to strive for adulthood is they strive for independence.
You can say that again. They hardly ever talk to me. And when they do talk, all I get is one-word answers.
That's whale behavior.
Whale behavior.
Yes, they submerge for most of the day. And they come up to the surface only occasionally.
You can say that again. I see my garbage hauler more often than I see my kids. What am I doing wrong?
Exactly what you're doing wrong at whale watching.
What's that?
You're so concerned with yourself and your own discomforts that you miss a lot of opportunities when they do surface.
Well, how am I supposed to know when and where they'll surface?
The same way good whale watchers do. By watching whales.
Brilliant.
I'm serious. If you spent as much effort looking for whales as for comfort, you would see more whales.
I suppose you're right, but...
For example, just by being attentive and noticing the whale's direction and speed, I can predict where he'll come to the surface next time.
You can.
Yes, and that first whale will be coming to the surface right about there.
There it is. I saw it.
Very good.
That was good. Do you think I can get that good at predicting when and where my kids will most likely come to the surface?
Yes, but you'll have to give up some of your creature comforts. You'll have to study their habits, and make a commitment to be there when and where they're most likely to come to the surface with their guard down.
I can do that.
And, remember, this is whale watching, not whale hunting. You're not allowed to harpoon them when they're at their most vulnerable. If whales think you're a threat, they'll swim out of range, and it could be a long time before they come to the surface again.
I see what you mean. I consider it my civic duty to make comments and judgments whenever my kids say something. They don't need my harpoons.
Well, I think you'll make a pretty good whale watcher.
Maybe so. But not today. I think I'm going to be sick.
Hey, are you all right?
Based on a play by Bob Snook. Conditions for use: do not sell any part of the script, even if you rewrite it. Pay no royalties, even if you make money from performances.
You may reproduce and distribute this script freely, but all copies must contain this copyright statement.